Clear to join. And the Rocks drive in. And here we are. MAAD is trying to turn in a perfect regular season. It's not impossible. It does happen. You know, some of the more talented teams get to do it. However, it does not guarantee you walk away with first place. Canoe gets back and makes a save. I thought that was going to be an early shot from the Rocks. Here's Cherry driving in, flipping everywhere. Cherry looks fast. And the 50 goes up across the backboard. Across the field, Furious gets it around, beats one defender. Cherry stops it in midfield. Here's Opal, friend of destiny. First time calling his name is not Jabs. Has the 100 boost. Cherry sends it to the corner. Furious on the sideline. Canoe stops it. Back corner. Cherry's there. A lot of ball movement from these two teams. Ajax. Across midfield. This will be a shot and a save. Furious. Great play, great patience and positioning. Out of the corner. Down the field. Going the other way. Najebs has to address this. Furious looking for his first goal.
Yeah, but that backflip though.
And I think he backflipped it. Ajax takes the rebound.
Can I get up? Oh yeah.
And splits the post with it, and the Rocks will strike first. They look good early. Uzi, appreciate the follow. Pass it to the field. Cherry looks for it, rolls it in, and we're tied immediately. That had every excuse not to make it in. Between the defender on the wall, Ajax going down to the front post, but Cherry just putting enough spice on it to make it happen. Oh, it's lights. Okay, I read it all silly. Appreciate the follow as well. Hoping everyone is enjoying themselves so far. I know everyone's rooting their teams on. Cherry to the sideline. Canoe sends it to the corner as Not Jabs flies up to that same corner, but he comes up empty-handed. Opal from the front post. Coming out. 40 boost to work with. Slides it away at Ajax. Pops it up. Might follow it, and Not Jabs is not afraid to fly. So he gets up to the air. Canoe looking for a doozy. And it falls into the lap of Cherry and MAAD. Showing why they could... what a play from Canoe. If the Rocks win, they will heal my sprained toe. It's like, how does one sprain a toe? Actually, how did you sprain your toe? I don't need you to speak generally to me. Canoe driving in. Drop it down. This looks like trouble, and it looks like another MAAD goal.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo a Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
Embarrassing story? Let me see if I can share an embarrassing story from myself to maybe give you the confidence to share. Let me cast. I'll think about that. But I will point out that you are anonymous here, unless your actual name is Lights or Lights. Then I can understand your desire for anonymity. So Opal driving in. The Rocks The Rocks look pretty good to start out. They started 1-0. They had the first lead, but ever since then, MAAD was able to turn up the heat, and they are not gonna slow down anytime soon, it looks like, as game 1 belongs to them. And it seems like every player on MAAD has gotten better as this game 1 has gone on. Canoe to the sidewall, to the back. Cherry across the midfield. Not Jabs is wrestling with that corner boost as Ajax gets blessed with 100 himself. Down the field. Furious.
Yeah, but that backflip though.
Sends it to the corner. Tries to get up immediately, but gives us a backflip. Cherry coming around the side. Good pass. No shooter. Ajax tips it the other way. Furious sends it. Corner back out. Good cross. Good center. No shooter there. The Rocks stay with their 1 goal. And a big dunk from Cherry to save.
Outstanding. By
Ajax. Crosses in. Furious. Up to the back wall, and Ajax had the speed to get up, but not the accuracy on the shot. Canoe pops it up. Some keep away. Everyone from MAAD goes up for that one. All right, Lights. I got a deal. Or a proposal. If the Rocks win, then you tell us the story. Because by that point, your toes are already feeling better if they win. Yeah, I don't think I'll think of an embarrassing story of myself before this is over. Not because I'm the coolest guy in the world or anything. It's just I always have a hard time thinking of that stuff. Like I've fallen a bunch of times, obviously. Oh, actually, I got one, Lights. I got you right now. All right, so me in high school, hanging out at we'll just call it the cool kids table. You know, it was a sought after spot. People wanted to be there, and I'm hanging out, enjoying myself. There's ladies, there's friends, there's buds, and then a bird shits on my shoulder. But I'm in high school. I'm not driving, so it's not like you have the benefit of just like getting in your car and driving away or anything or going to change. You're pretty much just stuck with bird shit. You can wipe it, but you're still the bird shit guy. And that's one of my stories. Canoe goes up. Look at the car control from MAAD. This is a tier 4 squad, but man, do they look pretty out there. Down in the field. Here's Ajax. Out of the corner. Jabs gets up. We've already talked about Jabs. He will meet you in the air anytime that you can imagine. Cross midfield. So it looks like maybe another slow, relatively slow start for MAAD. We're a minute and a half past with no score. 50 bangs around, could be shot at. No shooter again. And there's been opportunities for the Rocks, so if they want to turn this around, they got to start capitalizing on those. Just you have to spread out, mind your positioning, keep a shooter, keep a defender. Sends it away. Still 0-0, so not too dire for the Rocks, but if they had played their cards correctly, they could have started with the lead again. Hey, Fury, remember when you lost to me in Rocket League? How embarrassing. Did I? The backstory for why he's called Fury. Canoe! The placement! That was a pretty play. Watching this one develop.
That's what you call pulling it back and letting it go, PJ.
Opal never had a chance. Gets caught at front post. Goes right over. And MAAD with the lead. The fury he feels for being the bird shit guy. MAAD be looking like Gale Force or season 4 or 5 Dignitas. Yeah, they look good. In my old org there was this tier 4 team, and they practiced so much. They practiced in the off season as teams. They're doing training, everything you can imagine. And by the time the season started, I think they were like deep into Champ 1, but the brackets were set and everything, and they really beat up everyone in that division. But let's give a tip of the cap to the Rocks, not backing down to anyone, keeping it close, 1-1. They're down in the series, and Furious has a big dunk, now a demo.
It's the worst part of the game.
And Ralphie coming in, because MAAD needs more support, especially as they look to cap off their undefeated season. Did you mean the Rocks? Thank you very much for the follow, Ralphie. To the corner. Drop down to the turf. Opal needs it. Can't get it. Not jabs. Pops up for Ajax. Spins himself out. Half flips into the play. Canoe lets it by. And Cherry stays with it. Opal with the pass, and Furious can't get to it. Lights was expecting big things from Furious tonight, and it's still not too late, but that has yet to come to fruition. Opal drives in. What a dribble! Opal down the field. Destiny's gonna like this one. Beats a defender. And not jabs back on defense, but too good of a dribble pop sequence for not jabs to get up to it and address it. And the Rocks with a late lead here. This may get interesting. Izzy says, nice flick, boy. Izzy, how's work today? I know you had an early one. You had a late night and an early work shift. Hold on. Back wall could be shut at. Cherry sends it over. Can't get it past Ajax. Save for him. Furious. Down the field. Here's Opal. Sends it in. Could be shot at. Ticking down to 10 seconds. Pops up in the midfield. Who wants it? Furious can't get it wide shot, but the Rocks will take at least a game off of MAAD. And this will seal the deal onto the turf. Finally, that's how he usually plays. Well, that's the thing about matchups is you get one team, put them against 5 other teams, and there's going to be 5 different team play styles. So that'll make you play differently as a player. And you know, that's why it's interesting. That's why we watch. Ajax 300, 1 goal, 1 save, 1 shot for our MVP. Very modest numbers, but it was a close game.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Izzy, better than usual. I went to bed earlier than I usually do for those shifts. Was still like 10 minutes late though, in character. Yeah, you got to stay on brand. You got to stay on brand. Opal driving in. Ajax doubles in a save.
Outstanding.
From Cherry. Cherry just pretty much out of self-interest, self-preservation makes the save, but that was a screaming shot. Canoe lays it in. So now we have a lead for MAAD. This will be the first game of the series that the Rocks don't start with the lead. They've had mixed results either case, but let's see if the Rocks have what it takes to mount a comeback. Our store director got fired this week, so I got to work on fixing that in case the new one isn't cool. What the? Why were they fired? Opal coming around. Canoe to the ceiling. Waits for help. Cherry went flying on the shot attempt. This one's back to the corner. Might be shut out again. Cherry tries to redirect it. Stays wide, and goal number 2 is in. Goal 2 for Canoe.
That was legitness.
Four minutes to go, so 2 goals in a minute's time, and MAAD, they might not feel great about the Rocks beating them in game 2, so maybe they want to make a statement here and play their brand. So far, so good for them. She put in her 2 weeks, but was going to work for a competitor or something, so they're just like, nah, you can go now. Huh. Well, I wonder if they fired her, or they just sent her home paid. I think people, they might have fired her, you're right. Good pass. Cherry gets in. A shot, but a save to go with it. Canoe dangling on the crossbar. And still 2-0 MAAD. .303 minutes. MAAD is not only playing their game, but they're doing it at a crazy breakneck pace. And it leaves you wondering how many goals they'll score in this game 3. How do you join this league? Let me get you the link there. Cherry crosses at 4-0. And Ultra ties in, and MAAD has more and more support pouring in as they're just getting warmed up. It seems like 4-0. Hardly any of this game has been played on the blue side of the field, as there's Canoe keeping up that trend right at midfield.
Brutality.
And Relfi wants them to keep the pressure up. That's what we're seeing here. What a shot! A mishandle on the back wall. And here's Furious. Great pass, beats not jabs. Now ticking down to 2 minutes. Still a 3-goal lead for MAAD. They don't have the shutout, but they are still very much in control here. As Cherry flicks it around midfield. Not jabs. Comes in. Cherry floats one on. There's a defender. It's still up the crossbar. Canoe is in. What a play. MAAD.
Can I get a, oh yeah?
So 5-1, back to a 4-goal lead. MAAD maybe looking to run up the score here, or at least win the mental. the mental game for next matchup. I think Ajax was AFK. Something to watch out for. IGL rules will dictate that they play through any technical difficulties, and they'll have to be resolved at the intermission. But it looks like Ajax is back into the field. Opal, back it up. Little slow, puts it around. Not Jabs has a few choices of what he could do. He bangs it towards the orange net and then drops it down. Ajax across the field, across the mid. Canoe jumps into it. Defender beat by Furious. So this looks good from the Rocks, but they started a little too slow here in game 3 and had 4 unanswered goals before really they knew what hit them. Let's see if they can get another. Cherry down the field.
Off the post!
Gets robbed. Not Jabs off the backboard. Ajax looking for goal number 2. A little wide, and Canoe with the save. And that's what can happen to you when you're down, when you're out, maybe when you haven't been having the greatest season. What a play, Furious. A missed shot, but that would have been one of the craziest plays I've ever casted. As MAAD collects their 2nd win of the series, match point. MMF is impressed that this is diamond rank. Dude, everyone's built different now. You're going to come back from Africa and it's going to be a whole new game. Yeah, I left GC and I have a feeling I'm gonna struggle. Yeah, I'm in C2 right now. I'm buried in C2. Diamond is nuts. They just have to work on consistency. Which, that used to be a Champ 1, Champ 2 thing. But now Champ 2 has to work on, really, rotations, I think. And mad as fuck, gonna pick up where they left off. They won game 1, they won game 3. They're looking to end it right here for game 4. We will have a post-game interview with Canoe if they're able to get it done, as the Rocks looking to win here to force a game 5, make things a little more interesting. Out of the corner, Opal. Getting back. Champ 2's positioning. You know, positioning, rotations, they hand in hand. But yeah, people do wild stuff in Champ 2. At the front post, Furious is just gonna barrel into Not Jabs. Let's see if the Rocks can nurse this. Hold on. Off the backboard, they need a shooter. Who do we have? Goes to the corner. Oh, do I need to make my own team? In the Discord, there's a free agent list that you can team up with someone. But yeah, it's 2s or 3s. You have to play a full season to do 1s. I'm sorry, you have to play a full season in 2s or 3s to do 1s. But yeah, aside from the free agent list, you have to reach out and do the legwork to get placed and to make a team. Down the field, Canoe. The foot race back. This is an interesting way he went about it. Opal to the back orange corner. Ajax. Ajax knows they're only down 2. It's not a dire situation, but they have to start their comeback somewhere. Opal with the dunking 50. Canoe. Cross midfield. 50's in. Cherry's gonna roll it in. MAAD.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo, Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
Myself and the Worms are looking forward to coming back to IGL. Should be back in time for the winter circuit. I'm looking forward to it as well. Against the back wall, and another shot, and again, it's a goal parade for MAAD. Canoe, Cherry, and Not Jabs tucks it in. 3 minutes to go. And the MAAD fans are going to appreciate this showing from their team. Playoffs kick off this Tuesday, and no one is going to want to see MAAD. Do you have a Discord link? Yeah, let me get you one. I think it should be in that. There you go. Let me know if that works, Lights. Canoe pops up to the back wall, rolls down. Ajax can't get to it. Right now, the Rocks' priority number 1 has to be stopping the bleeding. Make MAAD second guess themselves. Crossing. Canoe sends it out in the field as Jabs and Cherry try to run it down. Canoe is there as well. Jabs goes up, gets robbed as Opal takes a 50 again at midfield. What placement, can't get to it.
The post.
Ajax out back deep. Canoe can't get to it. Cancels out of his flip, but Opal can't send one on target. Has the back pass, no shooter. Holy shit, I just left to get my dinner at the start of game 5-0. Yeah. Yeah, MAAD's not playing around. Down the field. No one to block. The turtle from Jabs, and he misses on the turtle. I'm not sure if I've seen that in IGL. Ajax. Back wall. Opal. Sends it up. Post. Banging around. Does he want to flip reset? Got it. And it dazzled the defenders enough for a shooter to come in. Good attempt from Opal. Keep the practice up. That looked good. 57 seconds to go. Does MAAD just score everything at the start and then vibe the rest of the game? No, I think the Rocks realize what's happening and end up matching speed. But maybe they slow down a little bit. They, you know, a few mistakes and you can put an opponent right back into the game. Opal up, over, and Cherry gets the save, sends it to the back blue corner. Crossing, good center here, could be shot at, goes into the field. And here's Furious not having the day he pictured. Not having the week they pictured, not having maybe the season they pictured, as they will drop down to 2-4 on the season. They will get put in the playoffs. Everyone in this division makes it. However, the Rocks, depending on how things shake out in the division, the Rocks may very well drop to 16, which would find them just playing MAAD again. They are the #1 seed. And it's 6-2 with 0 seconds on the clock. That is it. Own goal there. And MAAD 3-1s the Rocks. Okay, be right back. Gotta do something. Okay, so GG's, good effort. Can we plunge to Brazil? Let me call out to Canoe. All right, Canoe agreed on the post-game interview. Not sure if he'll answer. I think his Discord might be muted. People sometimes forget and they'll just walk away. There he is, Canoe.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me all right?
Oh. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, going well. Am I saying that right, Canoe?
Kino.
Kino. All right. All right. No, yeah, not familiar. So I'm sorry, I ruined the VOD for you. But congrats on the win. Congrats on the regular season, 6-0. How you guys feeling?
We're feeling great, man. We're all gonna FaceTime and talk with the org. 6-0, first time ever doing IGL.
Oh wow.
First season as a team, and we're just absolutely killing.
Yeah, you guys look good. Obviously, this is your first time on this channel, so my first time seeing you guys. But it's hard to imagine this is your guys' first season together, because you guys look well oiled. It looks like you understand each other. You have a good dynamic, and of course you have the individual mechanical talent. And that's a recipe for a championship. Obviously, you lead this division as well with the with the #1 seed, and playoffs will kick off this Tuesday. Any nervousness or thoughts about your first IGL playoffs?
I'm a little shaky thinking about it, but
okay.
The whole MAAD AF mentality is to just go in it. We got to win this. We got to keep our record.
Right. Yeah. To get it done, to get first place, you'll have to end 10-0. Not easy. So, but it seems like you have a good mindset for it. And it'll be interesting to watch your guys' path through the playoff bracket.
Yeah, I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, just enjoy it. You know, if you guys move up to tier 3 next circuit, it might not be this level of success. You'll be competitive, but it's always important to enjoy the seasons where you are successful and you are doing well. So try not to lose sight of that. Probably the last thing before we go is who we giving the game ball to, the series MVP.
The series MVP. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Cherry did really well. He was really diming me up in that game. I scored 5 goals. He was really just kept finding me in the pocket,
Yeah.
just being able to score all those goals and keep our lead steady. So I'd say Cherry's the real MVP for that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. No one would argue with you here. We had Ralphie in the chat and a few more people rooting for you guys. I assume from the org or maybe friends. And yeah, everyone was enjoying the show you guys were putting on. But you have the floor. Anything else from you about the matchup or anything before we take off?
I just like to say for everyone who's been following us since we started, thanks for giving us all the support. It's really kept us going. We were honestly, I'm just going to be completely frank with you, we were complete garbage when we first started out. But we just, with your guys' support and with MAAD's organization, we made it work, and we made it all the way 6-0 to the playoffs.
Right. Yeah. Well put. Well put. I like the shout out, but that's all I have for you. So congrats and good luck in the playoffs, sir.
All righty. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.
All right. So Kino, chat. I can't believe you were. Is that like a character or something? Chat. You just listened to me say Kino the whole time. All right. Let's get a raid going. Oh, everyone's on. Oh, it's the damn Caster Clash. Caster Clash. We'll hold on, let me see here. Do this the right way. Jerry, GG's to you. Nice MVP. Appreciate the follow. And yeah, good luck to you as well. Your whole squad in the playoffs. That Izzy, don't meatloaf before I'm ready.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there.